use of a racial word. I don't want to put words in your
Yes,
mouth.
so I was in housing services at that time. I had a case manager. The case manager wasn't doing their job, and I was in a part of town that I knew nothing about. So I was trying to look up directions, but my phone was dead. So I started asking people if there was a gas station nearby. Nobody knew if there was a gas station. Nobody knew the area. Even people that were living there were telling me that, like there's no where to go, right?
Right.
So they told me to try knocking on somebody's front door and saying, if they can help, right?
Right.
So I happened to go door to door until I got to this one location that I knocked several times. Nobody answered. I thought that it was abandoned location. So since nobody answered and I thought that it was abandoned location, I saw on the guy's porch that there was a wall outlet. So I sit down for a moment and I tried to look up directions and I charge my phone for a moment. Less than 30 seconds after I sit down, here comes the guy around, like actually from the back of his house, around the corner, walking, and sees me and is like, "Who the fuck are you? Get off my porch."
Wow.
And that was his words. And I'm like, hey, I was just knocking. I am trying to get directions. I am lost. And he said, do you want, like, he was basically threatening me. So then, of course, I started filming.
Right, and that's where the video started.
Yes. And then it was clearly that, like, you can't really see it, but he was blocking my way off the porch, too. So even though he was telling me to get off the porch, I couldn't physically get off the porch.
Okay, that makes sense because I think a lot of people assume that he had come out of the front door. Of course, that part wasn't on video, so I want to make sure I've got my notes here right, and I'm confirming that is the correct.
I just want to interject here, Dan. Do you think you could expand a little on your decision to deploy the tactical slur? I'm just really curious as to what led to making that decision.
Right, that is something that people are worried may be affecting your reputation.
So he was talking. I mean, I tried being silent. You could see that in the video. That wasn't working. I tried talking over him. That wasn't working. So I had to do something that was going to tower above him to make him shut up.
Gotcha.
To where it was like literally, look at what you're doing. You're not, like, I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know you. Like, I had to get myself heard.
So that's the situation you were in, and that's the word that you chose.
That's why you chose to deploy the slur.
So would you kind of use that as like a self-defense word? Have you used that? Has that been effective before? Have you tried that before?
No, that was the first time, and that was only because of the fact that, like, I was more panicking as well.
That's understandable.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hold on.